Hi Elisa, really good session today. Hope you found it helpful. I got to say, for a first lesson, did very, very well. As we said, at address, we want to make sure we get the club in our hands, gripping it first thing with the right hand. Make sure that wrist joint is on top of the grip. You can see here on the left hand side, if we zoom in, how the top part of the grip there is sort of visible. Obviously meaning your right wrist there isn't on top. In comparison on this side, we can see a much better grip, that the hand's a bit more over to the left as you look down, and a much better position there in that right hand. Once that right hand was on the club correctly, just put your left hand, so your left thumb covers your right thumb, feet were as wide as your shoulders, and we just lean forward there from the hips just to get ourselves tilted over the golf ball. The swing thought then now, once we're set up in that correct position, is to focus on a nice big circle around the body. If we look at the one on the left hand side here now, just a small movement with the wrist now, taking the golf club back, and obviously the shorter the club goes back, the less power we're going to try and create, and as a result of you taking the club back as short as this in an attempt to try and hit the ball hard, we can see the club now going over the top of the ball, a bit of a scoop and a flick with the wrist. Now compare that movement to the move you did by the end of the lesson. You watch that the club takes a lot longer, much fuller swing, getting back to a very, very good position. As we said, try and create that sort of L-shaped position there with the arm and the club, as we can see. And from there now, because you create a lot more power, we can bring the club back to the golf ball. Lovely strike, as we can see, and the club then continues around that circle with a full body rotation to target. So as we said, just to focus on a couple of things that set up. See that grip in the right hand, making sure your wrist is on top and your left hand covers your right thumb, feet as wide as your shoulders, and you tilt from the hips. Once you were set up better, just think the big circle around your body, get that club swinging a bit as far as we can, and that's going to create a lot more power, hit the golf ball a long way down the driving range. So hope that all helps. Any questions, feel free to give me a shout, and I'll see you soon.